If you're doing videos for your business to make more money, you'll have more credibility if you come across as smart and an authority. Today, I'll share 7 ways to seem smart on video. A quick programming note here. Yesterday was Memorial Day here in the United States, and even though it's a holiday, I planned to stick to my promise to upload a video every weekday. One of my other projects was also to create a playlist on my channel that's a collection of lots of the videos that I've done for other company channels like B&H in New York, Canon USA, the National Association of Broadcasters, Kelby One, and so on. So I added a couple hundred to that playlist yesterday. Now, I know that when I post my own new videos, a tweet goes out and a notification goes to subscribers on my YouTube channel, but I didn't realize that this is also going to send a tweet for every video that I added from other channels that were already out there, but I added them to a playlist on my YouTube channel. So first of all, I am sorry, I didn't mean to do that, and that's why I didn't go ahead with my regular daily tip update. On the bright side of things, I have a playlist now that shows the millions of views that I've gotten over the recent years, and I've caught up on my lame social media posting volume all in one day. Okay, so today, a pretty good tip. In fact, it's 7 ways to come across smarter on business videos. The first one is to get rid of verbal tics. If you say or ah a lot, watch back your videos, catch yourself doing it, get rid of that stuff. You want to get rid of the ums and ahs. But the other thing is, as you're doing that, you can just shut up. I know it's a weird habit to start, but I used to say and ah a lot of years ago when I first started doing videos, and I got away from that. I still say and ah, but I don't say it nearly as much as I used to, and nearly as much as a lot of people do. A little bit, that's okay. The verbal tic I had was check it out. I was doing a whole bunch of news reporting for an association where I was an executive director, and I would do news every single week about the association. And so I would say, this is a brand new thing on our member website, check it out. Check out this. There's a thing that our members did, check it out. And it was awful. And so I put together a blooper reel of me saying, check it out, a whole bunch. I don't even know where that is anymore. I'd show it to you if I still had it. It was like a couple of minutes of me just saying, check it out again and again and again. And then I ran a contest on the news and I said, if I ever say check it out more than twice in a single episode, the first person to send me an email will win a prize. So I had some sort of motivation to not do it. But if you just watch your own videos, you'll catch the stuff that you do. And the best thing to do is to not say the things that you used to say all the time. Don't repeat those. The second one is to explain various educational points if you're trying to get something across in 3 different ways. Say it 3 times in a row. So as you say something, give people a chance to catch up to what you're saying by explaining it a second time. Now, what I just did was I explained the second tip 3 times in a row, and it didn't even sound bad. It didn't even sound awkward. And there, by explaining it just now, I've explained it 4 times. You explain stuff 3 times in a row minimum and try and change up the language. If you say the exact same explanation sentence 3 times in a row, that sounds stupid. But try and reword things and it comes across really good. Number 3, don't use the cadence of a news reporter. Speak conversationally. When people come on video for the first time, they try and do a lot of times what they see professionals or what they think are professionals doing. So if you're doing a news report, then you might go up at the end of the first sentence and down at the end of the second. And then at the end of the next sentence, you go up, and at the end of the next sentence, you go down. Very annoying, especially over a period of several minutes of video, if you constantly go up, and then at the end of the next sentence, you go down. Or it's really awful if you're doing the upspeak thing, where every single end of every single sentence sounds like a question, even though that it's not really a question. Have you ever heard people talking like that? It really is kind of a little bit annoying. Yeah, don't do that either. So just talk regular conversationally and don't use those cadences of news reporters. Now, don't state your credentials within the video, certainly right up front. You can use something like lower thirds. Lower thirds looks like this. And when you use lower thirds, the lower thirds can say cool things about you and they can state your credentials. So if you introduce yourself, just introduce yourself by your first name or your first and last name, and then let the lower thirds say stuff about you. And because we see that on the news all the time, we don't even question what's in the lower thirds. So if some outrageous claim is right there in the lower thirds, it's okay, you can get away with it. Number 5 is to use lower thirds. So what number 4 was don't state your own credentials. Number 5 is actually use lower thirds to do it for you. Number 6, drop in some testimonials in your video if it's appropriate. So if your video is about you or your company, it's cool if you've got a sentence or two that people can drop in and say about you in that video. Even if it's from a letter and you show a picture of the letter full screen and then you have somebody read a voiceover for it. Whatever it takes to get those testimonials in there, that's a good thing. Also, of course, edit away any mistakes that you make. Now, my videos are quick and dirty. I'm doing quick conversational videos. I have a little bit of production values in my videos. When I do things with live streaming videos like Periscope or Facebook Live, there's no production values over and above the live stream. But here I chop up mistakes a little bit here and there. And in fact, I even started to record this video and I was using the wrong kind of memory card. I was using a slower one than my camera needed. And so it stopped in the middle. And so I obviously have to edit that. So that's pretty much it. I do have a bonus tip for you though. I've gone through the 7. Here is the bonus tip, and that is look and sound good. Now, I'm going to tell you about looking and sounding good more in other videos, but you want to talk about good lighting? Have some good lighting. Use some makeup since you've added light, because otherwise you'll be all shiny. And to sound good, you need a microphone. Do not ever, under any circumstances, don't ever use the on-camera microphone for a professional video. Now, if you're doing some simple thing out in the field and you're trying to really quick catch citizen journalism or something like that with your smartphone, do it horizontally. But you can use the on-camera audio in those circumstances, but those are rare. If you're doing professional business videos, you definitely want to use a microphone on the person that's on camera talking. Guys, if you like this, please subscribe and let other people know about it. And if you have any questions at all about production, about teleprompters, about writing for video, about your first time on camera, any of that kind of stuff, swing by LarryBecker.tv. I've got some classes over there. I've got some more educational videos. I've got blog posts that go to other things. I've got transcripts for all my videos. And then the other thing that's there is a Contact Us form. And if you use the Contact Us form, you'll get in touch with me and let me know what kinds of questions you have. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time.